Yo, what is up, YouTube? Back with another today. We are going over the NFL Power Rankings. I'm just going to react to it. This is posted on NFL.com by Dan. So, yeah, we're just going to go over it. I skimmed over it this morning. Don't remember everything, but there was some really bad things I saw. So, let's start with number one. We got Arizona. That makes a lot of sense. Last week they were number 3, and they had a huge win over the 49ers without Hopkins and Kyler Murray. They have the best record in the NFL, and you know, maybe they deserve it. I think they do. Thing is that their schedule is pretty easy though, so we're just gonna have to see what happens there in the playoffs, of course. But deservingly, I think they are one of the best in the league. Number 2, we got Tampa Bay at 6-2. They rise 3 spots. Previously, they were number 5. They didn't even have a game. They had a bye week last week, and they rise 3. So the reason why this team was lower last week, two of their best receivers, Antonio Brown and Gronkowski, have been missing a lot of time. It's affecting their offense, but they're going to be back sooner or later, probably this week, probably for both of them. And, it just lights out from there. They also have a really easy schedule, but they're still insane. I think Tampa Bay is probably the best team in the NFL when healthy. It's just no one's going to beat them. Maybe the Rams are better. So at number 3, we got Tennessee. This makes sense for now. I think they had a huge dominant win over the Rams. But the thing is that without Derrick Henry, you're going to see this team gradually get worse and worse and worse. I'm not going to say they're going to be bad, but I'm just going to say, I'm not saying, they're going to be like the Jets bad, but they're definitely not going to be number 3 at the end of the year. Probably top 10 though. But for now, huge win over the Rams. This makes sense. But we'll see what happens. This is going to change. I bet money on it throughout the season. Number 4. Oh, what the heck was that? Number 4, we got Green Bay. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. There's no denying that. When healthy, I think they're the second best team in the league behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They already beat the Cardinals, so you can't say, well, the Cardinals are better. Nah, they already beat the Cardinals. But here's the thing. This team's dysfunctional. The organization is, at this point in time, with Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to speculate on the situation, but there could be some bad stuff happening there. And if he's out once again, maybe he's out the rest of the year. Maybe this is his diabolical plan from the start to get released. No. This is his plan to start 7-1. And then screw the team over by leaving. That would be funny, but we're just gonna see what happens. But this team is definitely one of the best in the league when healthy. Number 5, we got Dallas. Too high. Last week they were number 2. They lost to the Broncos at home, really did. But the thing is that they're pretenders. They're pretenders every year. And they're never going to win the Super Bowl. Mark my words. With the NFC so competitive right now, they're definitely good when healthy. Very good. But I think their defense the hype's dying down. Freaking Diggs is getting exposed now. And, they can't run the ball. And if Dak plays bad, it's GG. So let's go to number 6. Baltimore. Here's the thing, though. I think Lamar Jackson is probably the most valuable player in the league. That's a bold statement. I hate the Ravens. I'm a Steelers fan. But I just think it's common sense to say that. I think he is the hardest player in the league to defend. It's just impossible, right? But, a lot of people are saying he's predictable that. I'm the one who said that, actually. But this year it's a little different. He's throwing better, which makes his team even better. And with a quarterback that can throw good and with his speed and his rushing threat, I think Lamar is probably like literally the most valuable player in the league. But we're just going to see what happens. This team beat the Vikings. They were down by like 14 at halftime and still won. It's kind of weird. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm wrong, but I hope the Ravens do bad, but I just got to point it out. Number 7, we got the Rams. I honestly think this is one of the best teams in the league. They had a pretty bad loss against the Titans. I was very surprised. Their offense was playing very poorly. Titans defense just destroyed them, honestly, but their defense is going to get better with Von Miller. It's already insane, but it's going to get even better. Offense had a bad game. It's probably going to step it up next week, get a win. I think this is probably a top 3 team in the league at the end of the year, and I wouldn't be surprised if they won the Super Bowl. I think this is too low of a ranking. I'd put them honestly above the Cowboys and Packers and Ravens. That's a bad spotting. Number 8, we got Buffalo. See, this team can see this red 4 right here. See it right here? That can continue to decrease and decrease after losing to the Jaguars, dude. Well, look what Josh Allen said. He played like, bruh, like that was bad. They're in threat to lose their division to the Patriots. Like, that's sad. So let's go to number 9. I don't know if they should be here, but they deserve it somehow. Number 9, Chargers. This is probably the most brain dead spotting of the week, probably. They may be 5-3, but they beat the Eagles. 27-24. They got absolutely clapped by their Ravens, lost to the Patriots. But since they beat the Eagles, they get number 9. I don't get that one. This is a horrible spotting. I'm not saying Los Angeles is bad. I'm just saying there's better teams. Cleveland at number 10. And notice how there's a team that's on here that beat the Browns and probably beat the Chargers and hasn't been listed yet. You gotta wonder why. Cleveland's number 10. They beat the Bengals. Come on. The Bengals. You can say what you want about the Bengals. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. It's the same old Bengals, and I don't see it. This is bad. Come on. Number 11, New England. Come on, dude. There's a team that's better than all of these teams that hasn't been listed yet. We got the Patriots, who beat the Chargers and who are playing the Browns this week. So you gotta wonder why. This team's getting better and better by week, though. I still think there's a better team that hasn't been listed yet. Kansas City is number 12. This is fair. Not really. Actually, it's not fair. They should be ranked lower, honestly. Like at number 20. They almost lost to the Giants. They almost lost to the Packers at home. And the Giants are the worst team, one of the worst in the league. And the Packers didn't even have Aaron Rodgers, bruh. Like, really, dude? 13, we got the Saints. Okay, this team right here. Okay, maybe you can say what you want about the Steelers. They're better than the Saints. They're better than the Chiefs. They're better than the Patriots. They're better than the Browns. They literally beat the Browns last week. And they're going to beat the Chargers in 2 weeks from now. They already beat the Buffalo Bills. They should be ranked at number 8, in my opinion. Come on now. These power rankings are bad, but that's just my opinion. The only reason why they're number 14 is because the NFL doesn't know what to say about them. Notice how they didn't freaking move from last week. They don't know what to say about the Steelers, but it's the Steelers. They always have a winning record. They're always good. Their offense finally won them their game with that game-winning drive. The Steelers should have beat the Bears by 17 points. The only reason why they didn't and why this game was close is because of Ray McCloud fumbling the ball on the kickoff and the Bears immediately getting a touchdown off of it. But that's how the NFL works. Can't complain. They still won. you know, you're all gonna be mesmerized by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 15, we got the Raiders. They lost to the Giants. This team is pretty bad. So now we got the Bengals. They got absolutely clapped by the Browns last week, and they lost to the Jets. Same old Bengals, deserving the spot. I think the Broncos could be ranked higher than the Vegas Raiders and the Bengals, but, you know, it was a very good win they had over the Cowboys, but you got to see, like, if it's going to happen again or not, because it might not. So, yeah, the Broncos, we'll see what happens. They could be a good team, but they're the Broncos. They're deserving to be in the middle, around 17. Number 18, we got the Colts, 4-5. I believe this team started 1-3. They're just clapping right now, honestly. I expect this team to keep rising in the ranks. Jonathan Taylor and the connection between Pittman and Carson Wentz is it's notable. It's notably good. So I expect this team to keep increasing in power rankings. We'll see what happens, though. Number 9 team, we got the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson's returning. This automatically makes this team better. They'll probably rise a couple spots as the season continues. Next, we have the Atlanta Falcons. This team's surprisingly in the playoff hunt right now. Like, they're 7th seed. Really, dude? That's how bad the NFC wildcard teams are. But, you know, they beat the Saints without a good QB, but they almost choked that one. Still a decent win. It's fair to put them there. Vikings, 21. I hate the Vikings. Giants are horrible. Oh. And then they got the 49ers at 24. Yeah, this team got clapped by the Cardinals. Unhealthy Cardinals. Yeah. Carolina, yeah, this team is going to drop lower and lower week by week. Philly, a team that almost beat the number 9 Chargers. It's 26, makes sense. Jacksonville rises 3 spots. Their defense is ecstatic. It's electric, but their offense is horrible, so that's why they're 27. Washington, yeah, they're trash. Miami's garbage. All right, take your predictions down below. Who's number 30, 31, and 32? I'm going to say the Lions are 32. The Texans are 31. Who's 30, though? Who is 30? What team have we not seen? Geez, what team is it? Let me think. Oh, yeah, the Jets. All right, yeah, so I'll put the Jets at 30. Ready? Easy. Texans at 31. What? Okay, dude. They're 0-8. Whatever. Yeah, so those are the power rankings. You know, some of these make sense. Some of these, I don't think this is a really bad power rankings, not going to lie. Like, it's really bad. It's all over the place. It doesn't really make any sense. But we'll see what happens by the end of the year. And that's it. So comment down below your reactions to this one. Thanks for watching. Adios.